And then we've got to return to God repeatedly. The first thing that Paul and Silas did once they were in that jail cell, they were still bleeding from the beating. They were still hurting. And yet the very first thing they did was turn to God, didn't they? They turned to God in prayer. They turned to God in praise. They began to pray and to sing hymns. They returned to God just like they had done before. They just continued because that was a practice in their lives. Turning to God first has to become second nature to us. That no matter what happens, before we fuss and fight and before we blame stuff on other people, before we fall out and call up people and begin to complain over the phone, before we do any of all of that stuff, turn to God and return to God. Let Him be our first appointment. Amen?